Welcome. How to self-learn anything. I know you are here because you want to learn something, you want to try and learn the strategy or tips on how to self-learn, how to learn things on your own. I strongly believe that you can actually learn anything. That's my own personal belief because I'm someone that have actually learned many things on my own. So you can learn many things as much as you can. But what do you need to be able to achieve this? From my own experience, what I notice is that the reason why people are unable to learn things is because they are not consistent enough. The simplest hack and the best way for you to learn anything is for you to be able to sit down with something and try as much as possible to be consistent with it. For instance, if you want to learn how to do a particular calculation, maybe you find it really difficult, try as much as possible to do it every day. Try as much as possible to make effort to learn something new about that thing every day. You have to be consistent with something for you to be able to learn it. And for instance, why people are not consistent is because they are not motivated enough. And that's one of the things I believe. If you are motivated enough to learn something, then of course you are going to find time to always sit down with that thing, to learn it, to learn how to do it. So the best way for anyone that actually want to learn anything on their own is to try as much as possible to make that personal conviction and decision to really learn it. And the more you do this, the more you have that conviction that you really want to learn this thing, you need to also be consistent. So the first thing is not being consistent. Some people are just consistent and they don't even know why they are learning things. So the first thing is that you need to make that decision to first sit down, talk to yourself. Why do you want to learn this thing? What are the benefits for your career growth or for anything? Why do you really want to learn it? You need to be self-motivated to be able to learn things on your own. Self-motivation is key and it's very, very important for you to be motivated before you even want to be consistent. Some people just want to be consistent on things without seeking for that self-motivation or why they want to learn. So you need to sit down, talk to yourself. Why do you want to learn this thing? What is it going to do to you? What's it going to do to your career? So you need to ask yourself that tough question. So learning things and your ability to learn anything actually comes directly from your ability to make that decision. So once you make that decision, now you need consistency. How do you mean consistency? You being able to sit down with things at a regular interval. For instance, if you say you want to want to learn how to maybe write papers and you want to read papers daily, for you to be consistent, you need to schedule time where you want to do this. So you need to be clear of your routine. So if you do it today, for instance, you say you want to do it every day. So if you do it today, you also do it tomorrow, you do it next tomorrow, and you continue that way based on your schedule of doing it every day, then that's consistency. But if you say you want to do it every day, you do it today, and another time you're going to do it is like in the next 5 months. That's not consistency. You are not strategic enough to be consistent at what you want to learn. So the first thing is for you to be motivated. Then when you are motivated, try as much as possible to schedule time for you to be consistent to learn that thing. So if you want to learn anything, think deeply, look at yourself. Why do you want to learn this thing? What is it going to do to you? And the next thing you have to do is for you to be consistent. And if possible, you can also get accountability partner, someone that can always remind you, someone that can always charge you. But I will also hold you that you need to be self-motivated internally for you to be able to achieve anything meaningful in this life. Your motivation needs to come internally, not that someone has to always push you. But if you need someone to at least always check on you, you also need to maybe have someone like accountability partner. But remember, you need to be self-motivated. So for you to be able to learn anything, you need to understand why do you want to learn that thing? What is it going to do to you? What are the benefits? And this will definitely come from you. It will come from the motivation from the inside of why you want to learn that thing. Because if you don't value it, why do you want to learn it? And for me, if I really want to learn anything, I always pay close attention. And I also try as much as possible to understand the reasons why I want to learn something, not because I'm forced. At this age, nobody needs to force you to learn something that you really want to learn. So the best thing you can ever do to yourself to understand the why, stay consistent with it. If you need accountability partner, get one. I hope with these few points, you're able to get one or two things. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more useful insight like this.